I decided to scrutinize this weirdness in greater detail. Examining the surrounding trees, I tried to identify their species. These trees seemed different from the usual ones. The shapes of their leaves and branches, and the texture of their bark were all unique. None of these trees matched any species known to me on Earth. Additionally, the light seeping through these peculiar trees had an unusual color. It seemed like a light other than sunlight. Although the sky was completely obscured, this light illuminated the gaps between the trees, creating an eerie darkness. It sounds contradictory, but I couldn't express it in any other way. I observed this strange phenomenon. That dark, fog-like thing seemed to be slowly but surely expanding its territory. Just as I was struggling to comprehend what it could be, an unusual sound, a squeak, came from far away. In this silent place, the sound had an enormous presence. I moved toward the source of the sound. The noise got louder and more distinct. I looked around nervously, feeling an impending threat of a dangerous creature. Sure enough, a gigantic shadow appeared from the darkness. The shadow had long arms and legs, and its head was so high that I couldn't see it. I was startled to the point of petrifaction, trembling in fear. The squeaking sound was clearly a roar from that thing. I was instantly engulfed by fear. As the shadow got closer, its enormous body and dreadful appearance gradually revealed themselves. This creature had fin-like protrusions from its body, and its head looked tangled with sharp points. It had sharp teeth and deeply recessed eye sockets without any eyeballs. To escape this monstrous creature, I ran as fast as I could, which was painfully hard. I tried to escape through the trees, attempting to get away from it at all costs. I could feel that the creature was quickly chasing after me, squeaking as it went. While escaping, I tried to use the surrounding environment to distance myself from the creature. I wondered if I could hide in the shadows created by the strange light seeping through the trees. I didn't know how the creature would react to the light, but I thought it was worth a try. I had to make a decision quickly. I could almost hear its breath right behind me. Just then, I saw a tree, about twice the size of the surrounding trees, and I went inside its hollow. Surprisingly, the hollow was spacious enough to accommodate me. It was a perfect hiding place. Holding my breath, I watched the creature's movements. It was looking for my traces, wandering around. Contrary to my expectations, the creature seemed barely affected by the strange light and shadows. But it didn't seem to notice me hiding in the hollow. Eventually, it passed by my hiding place and moved away. Apparently, this hollow had perfectly concealed me. It was a moment of relief. A squeak echoed from right behind me. What? Wasn't that the sound the creature was making? I tried to crawl out of the hollow, but my legs wouldn't move. My whole body was shaking. Was I paralyzed? What's happening? Then, I felt something wrapping my whole body. The sensation was rough and bulbous, and somewhat slimy. I screamed, but no sound came out. Am I going to be caught by the monster and die? Shivering with fear, I lost consciousness.